Hey there everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Daki, and welcome back to episode 3 of Dakitime. So this episode, I have a very special guest on, and a very cool question that we've got to discuss, and I think this question is really super awesome. But let's introduce my guest today. He is Macronus from Macronus Gaming. I will also have his link to his YouTube channel in my description down below. So guys, welcome Macronus. How are you today, buddy?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Ready to get into it?
Ready to get into it? Man, it's been a little while, but I'm glad to have you on the channel, so that's really super cool. So, let's just jump straight into it. We've got a question from Furnace. Furnace, thank you so much for asking this question. And this question is very relevant, not just in gaming, but probably in the world right now. So I really like this question here. So basically Furnace has asked, does more need to be done to encourage females into high-end competitive esports in an occupation that is so heavily dominated by males? Should an alternate competition or league be made like so many other sports? So, I guess, Macronus, what do you think on the matter? Do you think that it is a hot topic? Do you think that there should be more done to drive females into esports, into competitive esports even?
This question can be a bit controversy. There's multiple different ways of looking at it. One is just depending on how skilled the females can be. I know a perfect example might be Nagura. She was quite big in Legion with the whole Mythic Plus thing. Should play a bit of League of Legends as well, and I don't know. There's a lot of things with competitions. There's like dedication, skill, time, effort, like you put into your characters or your playtime or whatever. I don't think so. I mean,
hard to say, isn't it?
Yeah, it just comes down to whether females can play good. I'm not saying that they don't. Of course, there are some really good people play well out there. Not just maybe World of Warcraft, but maybe Dota or League of Legends or any other great games like Fortnite.
Yeah. I think it's the question hits a broad spectrum really, because when you look at let's answer this first point. Do I believe that females should be encouraged into esports and competitive esports? My answer to that is yes. I don't think that anyone should not be accepted, and I think you can contest to that too, Macronus. I think it's like anyone should have the right to participate in competitive esports or even sports outside of gaming. That's definitely for sure, and I think that should be clarified. But what I really stress, and I think this is what you're hitting on here, Macronus, is that when you have an esports team that is trying to find the best players, they need to sift through a whole lot of skilled players that have either participated or signed up, and then they've got to pick the best players. I don't think, and I don't know this for sure, but I don't think they have a policy, or any team has a policy saying we must only pick males versus females or whatnot. No. I think the problem lies at there's not women. It's not that there's no females playing competitive esports or playing competitive gaming at general. All you have to do is look at Twitch. All you have to do is look at YouTube. There are plenty of females out there playing competitive games, competitive esports. Like you said, in the Mythic Plus scene, there's a lot of females as well. I don't think it's the issue that there's not enough females there. What I would really love to see is females signing up to competitive esports, like your Overwatch League or your Mythic Plus Invitationals. I would really love females to start signing up for that, because to me, that is what's going to get them into that scene a lot more. Would you say that's probably the case there, man? Or
yep, but at the same time, it's their own choice if they want to or not. But anyone can rise up to be like a top player or something like Mythic Plus, like I don't know, those competitions out there that get streamed or whatever.
Absolutely. I think it's twofold. Do we need to, as organization bodies, like whoever organizes the Overwatch League and whoever organizes the Mythic Plus scenes in World of Warcraft, should they set up a secondary tournament or league just for women? Or should Dota, as an example, set up a male and female? To me, I don't think it should jump straight to that, because I believe a highly skilled female player and a highly skilled male player can compete on the same level and the same playing field quite effectively. I don't think there should be a bias to males or females in that regard. However, I think that if this fails if it does not work and we need to set up a female Overwatch only league as an example, I'm not against that at all, but I reckon we should probably be encouraging females more to sign up first. I reckon. What do you reckon, Macronus? Do you reckon encouraging females to sign up? Not because there's enough females around playing esports. Should we just be encouraging that?
Yeah, it's a step in the right direction, I'd say.
Absolutely. And it's really tough. It's really tough because it is a controversial topic, because so many people would be on the fence with this, so many people would be on one side or the other, and it really should not be biased, in my opinion. We should have all equal rights in as far as signing up. If you don't get the position because you're a male or you're a female, it could just be due to, like you said, skill level. There are teams out there that simply want the highest skill, and if you don't meet that as a male or a female, so be it. I mean, it shouldn't have to be you didn't make it because you're a female or you didn't make it because you're a male or anything. It should be very even across the board. So yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, if you're going for those top ranks, you'd want to be bringing the people with the most skill, but that doesn't have to be all males, though. I mean, yeah, there could be like really skilled females that you can bring, which does work. 100% does.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said at the beginning, hopefully there's no policies in place for these teams to say, all right, we only have to take males and there's no females. I don't think any team in their right mind would have a policy like that, to be brutally honest, because that would just be a detriment to their team and to their organization, like, in all honesty. But if there is a team out there that has that policy, maybe they have that policy because they're playing a male only game. I really don't know, but in all honesty, I think it should be fair.
No, I don't think there is such a thing as a male only game. Anyone can play whatever they want.
That's exactly right. And I think you hit the nail on the head there, Macronus, is that it is a choice. It is a choice if you want to play these games. It is a choice if you want to play at a competitive level. And then it is a choice if you want to sign up to an esports division. And it is a choice to be the best at your skill. If for some reason there's not enough females in the esport genre because of choice-based, that's a choice-based. But I don't think we should be excluding females if they want to sign up at all. No. That is definitely not a thing. I think we should be including everyone, basically, regardless of who you are. Definitely.
If it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen. That's kind of life.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, and I'd like to, I'm trying to stay as true to my nature here is no, in all honesty, because it's like there should be no one excluded from wanting to participate in anything. And I'm gonna actually just branch out here. I know I do a lot of gaming, but in real life as well, guys, look, there should be no detriment to whoever you are. If you want to play a sport, freaking go for it. Be the best that you can absolutely be and shine in that sport. Same with esports. If you want to shine at a first-person shooter or Fortnite, like you were saying, or any of those battle royale games, be the best player you can be, regardless of who you are, and you will be picked. You'll be the shining light for that team. I reckon that's the way it should be.
Yeah, cool. Seems good.
Do you have anything else for Furnace, Macronus? Do you have anything else for the question?
I was thinking about it. I don't think I do. I mean, it just takes practice, and whatever it is you're doing, you could commit yourself to whatever time, and you could possibly see yourself as a better player. But
absolutely,
I don't know. It can go in many different ways.
Absolutely. Well, Furnace, I hope we have answered your question. That was a really good question, mate. It is a controversial topic, whether you talk about it in the genre of gaming and esports and competitive esports, or whether you talk about it outside of gaming and in just real life scenario. It is a controversial topic when you start bringing in that. To me personally, no, I do not think we should exclude anyone. As far as it being a male-dominated genre, I do see that in top-end gaming, but when you start looking at Twitch, when you start looking at YouTube, when you start looking at all those sort of platforms, I see it as an equal playing field. There's so many women and females and males, that do play games at a competitive level. As far as should we do something extra to bring in more females, Yeah, like, but it has to be something that is balanced for both males and females. It can't just be heavily male dominated. It can't be just heavily female dominated. That's my opinion, guys. Macronus, I thank you so much for coming onto the channel, man.
No, thanks for inviting me.
I hope I hope I'll see you back on another episode, most definitely.
Yeah, looking forward.
Excellent. Well, Furnace, thank you so much for the question. Macronus, thank you so much for coming onto this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Dakitime episode 3. If you have a question or a topic that you want me to discuss, just research or just ask a question, no matter what it is, guys, go to my Discord channel, which is in the description down below. Go to the requests tab and simply ask that with the @Dakitime handle there, and basically I can do the best I can do. So guys, until next time, have a great day.
Bye.